So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. A few months layoff, enjoying the summer, enjoying the World Cup. Obviously, my home nation won it like I told everyone they would. Light work, dog walking, everyone. So, my team are champions and my nation are world champions. But are we going to repeat it? Are we going to do it again? And Rance, it's been a minute, man. How's your summer been?
It's been all right, bro. I can't lie, bro. It's been good. Well rested. Looking forward to the season now. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's get it, bro. This is what it's about, innit? This is what it's about, man. Trophies on the line. Do you know what I mean? Champions League. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie.
I've got another 10 months of dealing with you telling me that Man United are better than Arsenal, yeah? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Thank God I've had 3 months off, mate. I swear I needed to recharge them batteries. I've been hearing all sorts of smack talk, yeah? That Man United's midfield's better than Arsenal's and this, that, and the other. What's that all about?
What are you talking about?
My chat been grassing on you, bro.
They can grasp what they want, bro. People were doing the Bruno G Tielemans comparisons. That's what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, we got the better footballer. They're not the same. They're not the same profile of player. That's it, bro. But it's not about midfields versus midfields. When you play a game, it's 11 or 16 versus 16. Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll see when the time comes.
Well, where are you at with your team? Because like Tielemans is a good.
We need more.
I want Tielemans.
More. That's where I am with my team. We need more. That's where I am. So until the window closes and I know what we got to deal with, what we've got to work with for the stadium, I mean, for the rest of the season, bro, like it's almost not even worth talking about. I'll be honest. Do you know what I'm saying? Like all these hypotheticals and stuff like that. I don't think anyone's happy with their squad if the window closes right now. Like no one's happy. Like no one's like, all right, cool, we're good to go. Like Arsenal still want more, Chelsea want more, Liverpool need more, United need more. Do you know what I mean? Tottenham still need more. They spent all that money and they still got no attack. So, like, everyone needs more, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? No one's happy with where they are right now.
Yeah, the thing is, I think this transfer window, like, everyone was saying all the way through the World Cup, you can't sign players because the World Cup's on. That's a load of rubbish.
It's been off key, innit, this window. It feels weird, innit?
Yeah, it feels like it's only just opened.
Yeah.
It's like, there's not, obviously, we've seen some big name players move, Rodri, Correa, so on and so forth. Yeah, some big fees as well for Anderson and Morgan Rogers and that. But it's been an off-key window, man. Like, we've brought in four players and got rid of 4 players, and it's all like for like.
Yeah.
Like, we brought in a trash goalkeeper for a goalkeeper that left. Yeah, Nkappi was already here, so I'm not really counting that, but
yeah,
that was to replace Kivior. We got rid of Norgard and brought in Bruno. That's a massive upgrade.
Mm.
And then Zolis, I think, is a downgrade on Trossard, but time will tell on that. And
I think he's good though. I think Zolis is good, bro. I think he's a younger, fresher Trossard, innit? He might not be a better footballer than Trossard, but he's more physical, innit? He just looks a bit fresher, bro. Just a bit more enthusiastic and younger and that. Trossard was a good finisher, but Zolis, bro, like it's one of them ones where it's almost a like-for-like profile. Do you know what I mean? Just a more physical version of what you had before. And Trossard was probably your best finisher anyway. Maybe even at your club, to be honest. I don't know who you rate as a better finisher than him, obviously. But, I mean, in terms of your wide plays, he was the best finisher.
Yeah, well, listen. Mate, I used to say Trossard's our best player.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was time to go. But then when you're looking at the wingers that we've got, it's like, mate,
it's underwhelming.
Problems.
It's underwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, this Solis, right? I've seen him at Club Brugge.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's not a standout signing for me. Yeah, he's a clean and tidy player here and there.
Yeah, like, but those are the best signings, though, in my opinion, Lee. The ones that are not the standouts. They're the guys that come in with no pressure on them, and they almost end up being a bonus signing. Like, you don't expect nothing of them, bro. I think that he's gonna be like a reliable 7 out of 10 player every week, and to be honest, that's all you need, bro. Like, I don't think Arsenal need a superstar. The way you play, you don't need one, innit? And also, we know Arteta doesn't like them, so. Nah, do you get what I'm saying? The last thing you needed was a personality like Vinny's, bro. He would have ended up falling out with the manager. It would have just been toxic. Like, it don't make sense. Like, you're better off just getting someone that's gonna muck in, bro.
Yeah, but for me, it's mad underwhelming because I want a player that I want a player that can just do something out of nothing, and I don't think he's that guy.
Yeah, but you have to give those players freedom, and your manager don't give no one freedom, bro.
Yeah, but even without freedom, just someone that can just slap one from 20 yards, top bins. Like the only player that could really do that, and he ain't been doing it consistently for the last 2 years, is Bukayo Saka. Just slapping that little cold shot. And
yeah, even I wouldn't even associate him with that. Maybe Eze's that player.
but again, Eze for me, I thought was pretty underwhelming last season as well.
Yeah, he was rubbish. You know what I mean? Call a spade a spade. Apart from the Tottenham performances, like he's done fuck all really, innit? But I don't know. That could be down to your manager. Who knows?
But that's why I want somebody that can just.
Did you want Morgan Rogers?
Yeah, I would have took Morgan Rogers in a heartbeat. Yeah, I would have took him in a heartbeat because I think number one, he fits what Arteta wants. He wants a big 6 foot fucking lump. Yeah, that's good on corners, can play on the wing, can play in the 10.
And he shoots.
But he shoots as well, exactly. Whereas like Solis has got tidy-ish passing. Like I've watched all of our pre-season games apart from the first one. Yeah, funny enough, we battered Girona, but the Betis game we got run ragged. The Dortmund game we were not really good. Yeah, the Como game was just meaty. And that's why when I see us play against Man City at the weekend, I was quite impressed.
City was shit though, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
We just battered them in midfield. We just plowed through them in midfield.
But that's because they're playing Kovacic in a single pivot. He got no legs, bro. Like, it didn't make no sense, innit? It's kind of like pulling a drunk 2 out of 10 at a club, bro. Like, it wasn't you, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she was leaving with anyone. Like, the way City played, they would have got rolled over by anyone. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to really pinpoint what specifically Arsenal did well in that game because City was so bad. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
I think we did well in that game. I just think we moved the ball a lot quicker than we had in the 3 previous preseason games. Yeah, it was almost like, okay, cool, this is the test for us now. Yeah, the test, like the games before that, was almost like, okay, just get the blood flowing, yeah, get the stamina up a little bit. But then it was like, okay, cool, massive stadium, sell out, yeah, and we're playing Man City, and we know on their day they can rip anyone. But when I see our starting 11, I thought we'd lose. Yeah, because I see that front three, I was like, Madueke, Zolis, and Kai Havertz. I was like, we could be in trouble.
Yeah, but City's team was stinky as well, though, wasn't it?
But that Elliot Anderson, bro, I swear, Lewis Skelly,
he's awful, isn't it? Anderson's awful, man. Like, Lewis Skelly had man under manners, even though he should have been sent off. Yeah, like he had him on.
That was getting naughty, I can't lie.
It was nasty, bro. It was nasty. He left it on him, but he's got that in him. I don't mind that though. From Lewis Skelly, I think that's what makes him a good player. He's got that little bit of a bastard in him, like. But
even that game was just weird anyway. Like the first, we scored in 23 seconds. Yeah, and then they had a couple of shots, nothing amazing.
No, but Raya made some decent saves, bro. You lot could have held a couple still.
Yeah, I mean, if Kepa was in goal, we concede. Yeah, and that's why Raya's our best keeper. But like, then we get the second goal. But I didn't even know Zolis was on the pitch until Foden pulled him back on a counter attack. And then after that, Zolis grew into the game. Same with Odegaard. Odegaard was misplacing passes left, right, and centre first half. Second half, run the whole game. Yeah, he was class in the second half.
Yeah, I think that once the game,
that's the Odegaard that I want to see because we ain't seen that since 3 years ago.
I think once the pattern of the game settled down, that's when Odegaard started doing his thing, bro. And Zolis, yeah, probably for the first bit of the game, he wasn't in the game at all, innit? Because someone in my chat was like, oh, Zolis is having a good game. I was like, bro, we ain't seen that guy. But obviously, he was probably an Arsenal fan and he probably seen him in pre-season, so he knew what to expect from him. But I had never watched him before. And I was like, brother, he's not in the game. And then
he sets the goal up, and then after that, he just kicked on.
Yeah, then even when he's not in the game, it's not really a bad thing because when he's in the game, he just makes the right decisions a lot of the time. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's not a spectacular player to watch, but he's very efficient in it. And I don't mind. I like efficiency, bro. I don't know, man. I think we're in an era right now where football fans are valuing the wrong things, bro. They're valuing the wrong things. They're valuing fucking man turning the ball over 30 times in a game and getting 2 assists. They're valuing wingers doing bare skills and just losing the ball like fucking Doku and Barcola and Due and these guys, man. Just doing skills and losing it, bro. Like that, they think that that's more productive than a winger like Zolis that just gets on the ball, takes a touch and passes it inside, bro. Like, oh, man talking about take-ons. Fuck take-ons, bro. Don't lose the ball, like. Don't lose the ball, bro.
It is funny watching players like that. Like Doku,
him and Semenyo, bro. Oh my days. Watching them two, you want to scratch your eyes out, bro. Like, they're awful, man. Like, and people think that this is progressive wing play, bro. Picking up the ball and just running into just It's fucking jarring, bro. Like, there's not a profile of footballer I hate more than these new wingers that are just losing the ball all the time, bro.
100 mile an hour, like Mad Wakey.
Bro,
100
I've
mile an
never
hour,
seen
run
it,
around like they're
bro.
being
Like, brother,
tasered or
we grew up,
tranquilized.
Lee. You man had Robert Pires, never lost the ball. Never lost it. Do you know what I'm saying? You got Overmars not losing it. Do you know what I'm saying? All these guys not losing the ball, bro. I had Giggsy not losing the ball, yeah. And he was a dribbler.
Yeah.
Beck's not losing the ball. Yeah, all these guys. And then now you got these fucking wingers. And it's like these men are running the ball out for throw-ins all the time. And people are like, oh yeah, but he's direct. He's directly playing against us, mate. Like, it's fucking annoying, bro. Honestly. But you know what it is? Because now the wide players are responsible for scoring goals. They get a few goals and people just overlook the fact that they're just killing every attack, bro. It's horrible to watch, bro.
Yeah, all these little GA mutants. That's what it is.
So bad, bro. It's so bad. Honestly,
GA
bro.
Merchants. They can, yeah, but this is what they are. They're just stat merchants. Like, I remember when, I think it was Man City against Liverpool. And it was, but Doku dribbled past Trent 9 times in the first half or some shit stat. I was like, he didn't dribble past him. He just kicked the ball past him and he can run fast.
And just ran, yeah.
That's not dribbling.
But this is why they like this Diamande guy. Fuck me, he's
he's
badly.
Rubbish, he is trash, isn't he? Somebody said to me, he's only 19. I said, what, in fucking dog years?
That, bro, that's what I mean. Diamande's crap, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's so bad, bro. Like, bro, I don't know how man looked at him and said, oh yeah, just put an extra 0 on that. 100 and what million? You're kidding me.
I see a compilation of his game the other night, yeah. Somebody put on Twitter saying this guy's just as bad as Alanga. Why the fuck did they pay 140 for him? I'll tell you why they paid 140 for him. Because of mutants that play FIFA, bro.
Yeah, Alanga's a great shout, you know, because the same kind of profile, but Alanga's probably better than him.
Because what they do is they hype up a player that they can use on the game because he's got 97 pace or something stupid. Yeah. Then they see him do one little bit of skill, run around somebody in an actual game and slap one in the top corner and go, oh my God. And then they hype it up all over the internet. His followers go up, his profile goes up, and then his value goes up. And then all of a sudden, there's 3 or 4 clubs going, well, we can't miss out on him. And then it gets into a bidding war. And now he goes for 140 million. He's fucking trash. He's absolutely.
But even when you look at the teams that were linked with him, we were linked to them at one point. He was linked with PSG, Arsenal, fucking Liverpool. Real Madrid. How are you getting linked to these caliber of clubs, bro? Like, with that skill set, like, it's not making sense, bro. Like, football's in the dark ages, bro. This is the trenches. Liverpool, bro, what?
But this is why when people say to me about, so it's a good point, about Savio. Savio's got good technique and can cross a ball. Yeah, he don't run the ball out of play like Diamande or fucking all these other shit footballers. And that is why I'm so surprised they're letting him go. He's going to end up at Tottenham. Yeah, and if they play
he is 85 million though, it's crazily.
Bro, when you look at the Diamande for 140.
Yeah, I hear it.
I mean, it's like fucking 60% of Diamande's fee.
The Savinho thing looks like a player with no confidence. That's one thing I would say. He must have no confidence. Because when you're playing at Man City, it's almost like he knows that he's not rated there. And whatever opportunity he gets, he knows even if he plays well, he's probably not going to play again.
And he can't play his actual game.
So it'll be interesting to see how he does at Spurs, innit? But there is going to be pressure at Spurs, bro. There is going to be pressure at Spurs because people think, just because Spurs ain't a big club, there's no pressure. There is pressure at Spurs because Spurs fans are not patient fans, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're fans that they act like their team's Real Madrid, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they lose a few games, they want their manager out. If they lose a few games, they want players out, bro. They're not a patient bunch. And considering they don't really do much, you would think they would be more patient, but they're not. Do you know what I'm saying? So if he goes there and he don't hit the ground running, they'll be on to him.
Yeah, I think he will, though. I think, like, I don't really rate De Zerbi that highly. Yeah, but the one thing I'll say is it will let him play football. Yeah, and if he plays him it doesn't matter whether he plays him left or right, but if he plays him on the left, he'll fly there. Yeah, you're right. He just looks like he's had enough of being like hindered. Like,
no, I hear that, bro.
You see, when he was at City, he just didn't look like he was up for it. Like, and then people are saying, "Oh, it's because he's shit and this and that," but
I
when you
don't think
know
he's
that
a
you're going
shit
to get dropped for
footballer.
Doku or you're
Yeah.
getting dropped for Semenyo, it's
Yeah.
like, boy, come on.
Bruv, he's not a shit footballer, but it just hasn't worked out. Sometimes you can be a decent footballer and it just doesn't work out, and it's not necessarily your fault. And the thing is, with Pep Guardiola, yeah, I think it's so easy for people to say, oh, the Premier League, the Premier League. It's got nothing to do with the Premier League, because no matter what kind of player you are, yeah, if you play in the right system, the Premier League's not an issue. Because we saw Christian Eriksen absolutely bossing it at Brentford, bro. And no one was like, oh, you know what, he's too old, he's too slow, he can't play in the Prem. Like, no one was saying that. Even when he came to United, he done well. He done well. But the fact is, yeah, people thought, oh, you know what, he's not athletic enough and all these things. If you put players in the right system, it don't matter what team they're in, they'll be able to thrive, bro. When you ask players to do things that doesn't come natural to them, they're gonna struggle. It don't matter what league they're in, bro. It doesn't
That's
matter.
true. Well,
So this
Jamie
Premier
Vardy's a perfect example of that, by
Premier
the way.
League Lee, is a cop out, bro. Like, this league ain't that good, bro. I don't know why man are talking like the Premier League's so difficult to play in. It's difficult to play in if you're not being used correctly. But if you utilize a player in the right way, they can all play in the Prem, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw Kirkes at Bournemouth and then we saw him at Liverpool, bro. It's not the Premier League, it's the team that he's playing in. That's why you're seeing two different players. You see it all the time. Isak at Liverpool don't look like Isak at Newcastle, because Isak at Newcastle, the team was playing for him. Liverpool don't play for him. That's all it is. So we've seen it. We've seen it with players that have moved from Prem team to Prem team. So saying that this player just point blank can't play in a league is very low IQ conversations, bro. It just depends on what system and what job you're being asked to do. I think Savio can play in the Premier League, but you need to play to his strengths.
No, it's true. It's true. And the thing is, he could play both sides of the pitch as well. I think he'll do well at Spurs. I'm fuming he's going there. Yeah, Arsenal need a left winger. Why don't we go and get him? All right. If we had all that money,
probably don't want to pay that money, Lee. I don't know how much money that you lot want to spend in it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how much you want to spend. Obviously, them man will say that the money was there for Vinny and they were willing to pay 100 and something million. But if they're willing to pay that, they've probably forecasted how much money they was probably going to make back selling shirts and all those things. That's why they was willing to pay that money. Do you know what I mean? But for a player like Savio, there's no real... Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't have been seen as a marquee. He's not going to make you no money. So 85 million for a player like him is probably too much.
No, I hear it. But it's funny because you mentioned Martinelli a minute ago. Yeah, Martinelli's classed as homegrown. We got 9 homegrown players. You have to have 8. Well, you can have minimum of 8, yeah? Right, we're going to get rid of Reece Nelson, so that'll leave 8. If we get rid of Martinelli...
Apparently, he don't want to leave, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If he stays, we've still got 8 homegrowns, which is the minimum, yeah? If we get rid of him, we have to go and get a homegrown player. And they don't have to be English. Is that why you wanted
Rodgers?
Possibly, yeah. But they don't have to be English. Because
they just have to have played in the Premier League for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. So I was looking through it earlier on a stream that I did this morning. Rashford. It's the obvious answer, really.
Hey, Lee, man. Come on. Listen, 40 mil.
Nah, fuck that. We'll probably loan him, yeah, and then pay you 25.
Nah, no loans, bro. We're not doing you, man, no favors.
We're doing a 10 or 12 million one-season loan deal.
Nah,
and then pay
brother.
You 25 next year.
No, Rashford, bro. 40 mil, Lee.
Bro, I was looking at it earlier, and I was like, right, if we actually get rid of Martinelli, because all the other players, it was like, because Noni Madueke's homegrown. Yeah, we appealed that because he went out on loan a few times, so we appealed that. But Ben White, Saka, Eze, Raya, who else was there? Obviously, Reece Nelson, Martinelli, Saliba, Declan, and there was one more, Eze. Yeah, so it's like we ain't getting rid of any of them. The only ones that could potentially be going are Reece Nelson. Well, that don't really matter anyway. But if we get rid of,
and he's on 100 bags, bro. You need to move him on.
He's got 1 year left. If I was Arsenal, just rip up that contract, give him his 5 mil, and say goodbye. Yeah, what's the worst we've lost? 3 million from West Ham is apparently what we might be getting. All you've lost.
Oh, they're saying Ethan's leaving and he's homegrown as well.
Ethan's not. He's too young.
Oh, he doesn't count.
Yeah, you have to be 21.
Oh shit. Okay.
Neither Skelly. He's not homegrown either.
Okay.
But this is why we're looking at somebody like Quansah. Maybe is Quansah homegrown?
They said
Probably.
that he's not leaving though.
I don't want a defender anyway. Rance, we've got way too many defenders. And
Bruv, your managers are cowardly. You know what I mean? Like, even if Saliba's not available, you've got enough defenders. You don't need another one, bro.
We've got 9 players if you include Declan
Mm.
and Saliba. Take Saliba out. We've got 8 other players, including Declan Rice, who can play centre back. All of our defenders are centre backs.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. Timber's a centre back. Ben White's a centre back.
So why does he need to sign another centre back? And then when Saliba's available, then you've got a surplus of players for no reason. Yep. Man, are stockpiling guys, bro. It's like, you've got a squad, use it.
All we need is one more midfielder, and one left winger. And I think we're good to go. I think we'll win it.
Why do you need another midfielder? Because isn't Lewis Skelly the Norgard replacement? Because Skelly was playing left back last season.
Skelly will play midfield. Yeah, we'll have...
exactly. So that means he's the replacement for Norgard. So you don't need another midfielder. Because you bought Bruno G as well.
We've got Odegaard and Eze. Yeah, then we've got Bruno, Rice, Zubamendi, and Skelly.
Bro, that's loads. And you still got fucking Havertz that can play in there as well.
Let's say 2 of them get injured. Let's say Bruno and Rice are both
injured. You got loads, Lee, man. Like, you're stockpiling ballers, bro. Like, what are you, man, preparing for a zombie apocalypse, bro? Like, you got too many midfielders.
Marino can play there as well.
Exactly. Mourinho's a midfielder as well, bro. You've got too many midfielders and too many centre-backs. So man's talking about man needs more, bro. I can't lie, bro. You man are terrified for no reason. What are you scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing. I think we'll win it again.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Then relax then. You don't need nothing. You man are good to go.
I'm just looking at our transfer window going, it's a 1 out of 10 right now. And the 1, is Bruno Guimaraes. Let's be real with it. We've still got Reece Nelson at the club, Fabio Vieira at the club, Gabby Jesus.
Yeah, but you need to let that go, Lee, because you, man, pay too much money on wages, so you're going to have to hold that, just like we held that with Sancho. We're holding it with Rashford now. We're holding it with Bruno now. Bro, you paid too much, so now you can't get rid of players, bro. Like, that's the reality. You're going to have to let them run their wages down, bro. You're just going to have to just understand that's what happens, Lee, bro. Like, these men will leave only if the situation benefits them. And no team better than Arsenal's coming in for Martinelli, so he's not going to leave. Same with Rashford. Like, bro, he said only if a big club comes in, he'll leave. Otherwise, he's going to stay and run down his contract. That's it. So, what can you do, bro? Bro, you can't put Jesus on fucking 200 and something grand a week and think he's leaving. Like, what do you mean? Go where?
I actually think he will leave.
No way, blood. No way he's leaving.
But we'll get about 7-8 million plus 5 million add-ons or something.
Mate. But who's paying them wages? You'll have to pay him to leave, you know.
Apparently.
You'll have to pay him to leave.
No, I think we might have to do that with Reece Nelson, but no, Jesus, Napoli want him apparently.
No, but you'll have to pay him to leave. Because I remember when West Ham came in for Harry Maguire said, I'll go, but you need to pay man to leave, bro. Because I'm going to have to take a pay cut when I go to West Ham and I've still got years left on my contract. So you're going to have to pay the remainder of the contract and I'll leave.
265 a week, man.
You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to pay him. Yeah, you'll have to pay him for him to accept the Napoli because Napoli are not going to give him that.
Yeah, but if they don't have to pay a massive fee for a player and they give him 200, let's say, or 180,
yeah, but the player, that doesn't benefit the player in any way. The player's losing money.
They might give him a little kickback on a signing on bonus or something, a little bit staggered up, so it might bump it up over the next 3 or 4 years.
That's if they want to give him the money, but if they don't, they'll make you pay it. Do you know what I'm saying? They'll make you pay it. We've been there, Lee. I've seen it with too many players. They're like, yeah, we'll leave, but you got to pay me. Like, this is what happens.
We got Fabio Vieira still at the club, yeah, and that one's pissed me off anyway.
What? He's still an Arsenal player?
Yeah. Very played in pre-season the other day.
Hold on, bruv. Where was he on loan?
Hamburg.
Fuck you, no, but I thought you sold him. Well.
Nah, bro, do you know he's only on 45 grand a week? He never went to the World Cup, so why is he still here? The season starts in 3 days, bro.
Yeah, but he probably knows he's not getting that nowhere else, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So
when was a businessman
chatting rubbish, I'm like, okay, cool. Are you happy with Meslier starting in goal at the weekend then? Yeah, you're happy with Fabio Vieira lining up instead of Odegaard? You happy with Jesus and Nelson starting then? Yes, when I was having people in my chat having a go at me, they go, no, well, you never say anything good about the club. I'm like, cool, are you happy having all them 4 starting for us then?
Yeah, you'd almost rather they're not there. They're not an option.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Berta's been left a mess. but at the same time, rip up Reece Nelson's contract. Yeah, pay the 5 million and get rid. Like, give him his wages. Bye bye. Yeah, and then Fabio Vieira. How you have not found a club for Fabio Vieira who will go for about £10 and a bag of crisps? Yeah, bro, he's on 45 grand a week. It's not like he's on 145 grand a week.
Yeah,
Surely
but you know
a
what
club
I
in
think,
Europe that will
Lee?
buy him.
Obviously, I don't know how the finances work in it. I'm not an accountant, but with the PSR thing now, wouldn't it negatively affect your thing if you just tear up contracts? Because you're paying out money in a lump sum, innit? So it might be easier for them to just let players see their contract out instead of just ripping them up. Because maybe that fucks up how much you can spend. I don't know. I could be wrong in it, but
yeah, maybe. But at the same time, it only goes off for 1 year now. It don't go over 3. They changed it as of this season.
Oh, okay. So it's not 3 years no more.
No, it's not 3 years anymore, and you can go 115%. Like, so you can go up to so it's 80% cap.
Oh, is that why Spurs are spending all that money?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
that.
that.
Brands, we earned 800 million last season. That was our income. Yeah, the season before, so forget the season before, 800 million last year. Obviously, that's before we pay anything out. But 800 million, you're telling me we can't just rip up a contract? We got loads of money.
Okay.
But then the way we've done our business this season is 1 in, 1 out. And I think that we ain't got rid of anybody. We ain't signed anybody else yet. It's because we're waiting to get another one out. And for me, that makes me think that we've fucked up somewhere along the line. Okay. It's like, we've got money, so why don't we go and do it? But then maybe they don't want to be stuck with a few players after buying a few players. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't want to keep the Fabio Vieira or the Jesus. They want to get rid so then we can get, which is cool. I understand it. But at the same time, as a football fan supporting this club, we're champions of England and our window is a fucking shit show so far. Yeah. And the season starts on Friday.
It's not a great window considering you just won the league, you just got to a Champions League final. If you were looking at it, like, if I would be looking at it like, yo, we got to a final. If we recruit properly, we could win it next year. That's how I would be looking at it. But bro, all of our owners are shitly, bro. Like, the reality is, man, especially when you got them American owners, bro, they don't give a fuck, man. Like, them man only care about the bottom line in it. Like, they're horrible, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I'm someone who grew up watching basketball and stuff like that. And to be honest, bro, even basketball fans don't really like their owners either, man. And a lot of NFL fans don't like their owners, man. It's just, these men they're horrible, bruv. I'll be real, they're horrible. So
I was expecting us to go out and do not so much business as we did last summer. Because we bought about 7 players. Right. And I'm not counting Nkapi on this season anyway. But we got him last season. Yeah. So we bought a shit goalkeeper from Leeds who couldn't get a reserve team game. Yeah, in 18 months or 50. I think he played 2 reserve team games in 15 months. Yeah, and I don't think he actually kicked a ball. Yeah, it was 2 reserve team games for Leeds reserves in 15 months. Yeah, and then we were told by all the tier 1s, he's coming in as 3rd choice and Setford's going to go out on loan, yeah, to help his development. Bro, we brought that geezer in 6 weeks ago. Setford's still here. You're telling me there ain't a League One club that wanted Setford yet? What's that all about? And that Leeds goalkeeper was on 30 grand a week at Leeds. Yeah, I guarantee he's on more at Arsenal.
Yeah, probably.
And it's just boring. Yeah, we got rid of Norgard for half the price we got him for. And I'm seeing Tijani Reinders go for 5 million more than they paid for him.
Bro, even Reinders. Reinders is another good footballer, yeah, that got failed by misprofiling of Pep Guardiola, like, in the system. Do you get what I'm saying? So, again, people will look at Reinders and say, oh, yeah, you can't do it in the Premier League. It's bollocks, bro. It's just that Pep misprofiled him. That's just all it is, bro.
I'm seeing what's his name? Who was the other goalkeeper? Leeds goalkeeper.
Trafford.
Trafford, yeah, he's gone to Leeds. Yeah, they brought him. Yeah, then brought Donnarumma. Yeah, and then made 15 million profit after they flogged him. Yeah. It's like, bro, you've had him a year. I see a show the other day, a clip of a show the other day. No, it's Potts' show. Yeah, and I turned it off. And somebody was sat on there going, oh, well, Madueke's only just got it. We can't get rid of him. How comes they got rid of him and made profit? How comes Chelsea got rid of Garnacho?
Chelsea got rid of Garnacho, bro. Listen, there's no such thing as can't get rid of him, bro. It's just, you have to be ruthless. And the thing is, yeah, it's like, I envy the ruthlessness of the Chelsea owners, even though they're frivolous, bro. They're horrible. Like, their signings have been catastrophic. When you actually look, yeah, since Todd Bowley came in, I think Todd Bowley's first season was the season they got Aubameyang, and then he fell out with Tuchel, and that. Like, their man just spending money on dead ballers. Like, was the Lukaku before that?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think that was the last year of Roman.
Yeah, like bro, just spending bare money on these washed ballers and that, yeah, but they do move them on. Like I'll
Bro,
give them respect for the
they've
fact
got
they
that
do move them
Strasbourg
on.
club as well. Yeah, Strasbourg got in Ciso.
Yeah,
He's played with Brighton. Yeah, he's just gone to Ipswich for 30 million euro from Strasbourg. Right. Fabrizio posted out last summer. He's going to Strasbourg and then he's ended up at Chelsea on a contract till 2031.
that's
right. And then they've got rid of obviously he's now gone to Ipswich. Yeah, they got rid of yesterday, the same day, Strasbourg, a geezer called Diego Moreira. I have never heard of him. He was at Chelsea. Chelsea sold him to Strasbourg for 8.5. Yeah, Strasbourg just sold
they
him to
shouldn't be
AC
able
Milan.
to sell to Strasbourg. Do you know what I mean? Like it's bollocks, mate. You know what I mean?
Strasbourg just sold him to AC Milan for 50 million euro yesterday. Never heard of the geezer.
See
so
what I'm
if we're
saying?
selling
It's
Ethan
nasty.
Nwaneri, I want at least 50 million euro, mate.
It's nasty.
Yeah,
You know
Man
what I
City
mean?
do this. Yeah, Chelsea do this. It's like
Chelsea and City, but behind the scenes are doing fuckery. We know this because they always make profit on all their players, yeah. And it's not normal because that's not how normal football business works. A lot of the time, when you buy a player and they flop, you have to take a hit, bro. We all kind of understand. That's why a lot of players end up staying where they are for longer because you have to take a hit. Loads of guys are like, I don't want to take a loss. I don't want to take the loss. These men just keep making profits, bro. It's a joke.
But this is how they keep balancing their books and getting away with shit. Like we bought Norgard in for about 13 million. We sold him for fucking 7. Fair enough, he only played 101 minutes of Premier League football, which that in itself was an absolute piss take. Because when he actually played in the Champions League, he looked all right. But how do you make a 7 million or 6 million loss on that player when he's now a champion? Andy was the captain of Brentford when you brought him in. You basically brought him in just to sit on the bench and then lose 7 million.
Yeah.
Like, that makes no sense to me. Everton have got themselves a bargain there because if he plays well for another year, yeah, okay, of his age, he's 30 plus. Yeah, but footballers don't expire at 30. If he has one good season at Everton, somebody else might come back in and
100%. 100%, bro.
It's so annoying because that was a player there that I wouldn't have got rid of, Norgard. Yeah, I wouldn't have got rid of him. I would have kept him for one more year.
But I don't think you even gave him an opportunity to play, bro. So I don't even know why you would get rid of him.
I don't get it. And then, like, I'm looking at it, 3 days to go. We've still got fucking Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson here.
Yeah, like letting him go, unless you knew that you had someone to bring in, is a bit weird.
I don't get it, bro. Listen, let me grab these supers and we'll get on to slandering your football club.
Yeah, go
on. Big up to Dare, bro. Getting smashed by Amarim is crazy. Yeah, I didn't see all the goals. I'll see the result. You and Say didn't answer your phones that day for some reason. I don't know. Maybe there was no signal. But big up Daniel as well. Atletico just needs to sell us Alvarez. Bro looks fucking sad over there. They got him in prison. All right, bro. I see the quotes from because Atleti play Malaga tomorrow in their first game, and he's not in the squad. He's not in the squad. Simeone basically said, "Look, the owner spoke. It's like if you go to court. Now you go to court, they give the decision. That's it." He goes, "There's nothing more to say about it."
You said, "Bro, you're not playing in it. Like you can chill. You know what I mean, get it out your system, and then I'll see you on Monday." Like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I hear it.
Big up to Cole, bro. David Raya is the best keeper in the world. I wouldn't go that far, but he's a good keeper. He's definitely easily our best goalkeeper. Fucking hell, but I wouldn't say he's the best in the world. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's the best. There's some other good keepers, but he's getting there. Like, I still think we can get a better keeper, but I'm quite happy. He's the least of our worries, man. We got some problems at this club.
When you got a goalkeeper in goal that you don't need to worry about, you just leave it there.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, even when they get past the defense, some of the saves, even in the Community Shield the other day, that one where he went down bottom right, yeah, fucking that save was crazy. The power in that, like most keepers, that would have bounced off of them and their arm would have flipped back and or their wrist or whatever. But all good beating City when there's no pressure. What happens to these players when when the pressure hits, fold, then do all the gimmicks in training? Yeah, that's right. It's true though. Like, listen, we didn't fold last season. We tried.
No, to be fair,
we clawed it back.
The 2 times you played City that you needed to beat them, you lost both games, innit? Like by the end of the day, City cut their own throats, innit? Like you look what what's his name done, the centre back. He threw the title away, didn't he?
Yeah, but this is the thing, yeah. Like I'm looking at Man City right now, and I'm thinking like they've got a manager in there I don't rate. Yeah, they've got no John Stones anymore, even though he was always injured and all that. He's still when he comes in, he knows what to do. He knows how to manage a game.
Yeah, it's still a presence in the dressing room. Same with Rodri, same with Bernardo.
Yeah, they've got rid of Bernardo. Yeah, knows how to control the game, up the tempo, slow it down. And then they've got rid of the best number 6 in world football by a fucking mile. And it's like, and they've replaced him with Elliot fucking Anderson. Bro, and they're getting Buadi. I mean, come on. They'll probably end up getting Enzo Fernandez, but even that ain't enough.
I don't think they get Enzo. Chelsea have pretty much said, no money, you're not having, he's not going.
And then I look at their forward line and I'm like, okay, Haaland, we know is Haaland. He could score out of any cross that comes in the box. It could end up in the back of the net. But you've got to get the ball to him. Where's their creativity? Because Foden ain't looking good so far.
No.
Yeah. Who else they got? Doku's hit and miss, scored 5 goals last season.
Cherky's not playing.
Yeah, Cherky's barely playing. Maybe he'll play more this season. But again, what happens if he gets injured? Then who comes in? And now I'm looking at their defense and I'm thinking, bro, yeah, Diaz looked washed at the weekend. Yeah,
Diaz has looked kind of past his best for a little while now, Lee. This isn't new. Like I was saying, Pep has allowed these men to kind of pass their sell-by date and age gracefully, bro. He's just kind of covered a lot of things up.
But that shows how good he was as a manager, I suppose, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And also, plus they're in tune with that system. They understand it.
Plus, not only that, that dressing room are going to be sitting there. Like, we see the players' faces the weekend. Every time we scored a goal, it panned into the experience.
Erling just looked like, yo, get me out of here. This is mad. You know what I mean? He looked like he was not impressed at all, bruv.
That's true, though. And then you're looking at Kovacic. He looks like a finished footballer. Like, right at the end. How is he 10 years younger or 8 years younger than fucking Modric, bruv? And Modric is still running rings around everyone. And he, well, I suppose, to be fair, he got hung out to dry in that game.
He did.
He did. The best representation of it. But then you got Kusanov at right back. Yeah, O'Reilly's good, but again, didn't have a great game. Yeah, they've got a lot of work to do, Man City. Yeah, and I don't think that manager's going to last. Yeah, I see videos of their fans walking out on the 3rd goal. I see a geezer folding up his bed sheets with about 4 minutes to go in the stadium, bro. Right.
You know what it is, yeah? With Maresca. Maresca is their David Moyes, isn't it? He's the worst manager in terms of positioning. You never want to be the guy after Pep. You never want to be the guy after Sir Alex Ferguson, because the expectation from the fans is still as if they're still there. Do you know what I mean? So unless you can replicate what these men are doing, you're always going to underachieve. And that's what happened with Man United. Like, over the years, the standards got lower and lower and lower and lower. Do you know what I'm saying? But David Moyes and Louis van Gaal bared the brunt of Man United fans still having high standards. Now the standards are gone. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's taken a good decade for these standards to slowly lower, innit? So Man City fans will still expect to challenge for the league this season. But when you look how washed their squad is, and they got a new manager, they shouldn't challenge for the league this season, bro. They shouldn't.
You know, this is why I'm looking at it thinking, well, who's going to challenge Arsenal? Because it's ours to lose. We're the champions. They've got to try and prize it off us. And we got
by default, you're the favourites.
We've got the most settled squad with the manager that's been there the longest, with the players that know the system.
Yep.
Everybody who comes into that team knows exactly what Arteta wants.
Yep.
Yeah, apart from the new players. But Bruno are just slotting anyway.
Yeah.
And he came off and they had some ice pack on him the other day and all of that. But that's probably precautionary. Yeah, because he probably weren't up to fitness anyway. And Arteta would just work you into the ground in training. Yeah. But I think we win it. Even if we don't sign anyone else, I think we win it. I look at Liverpool. I think their defense, not for me, mate. Yeah, their forward line, if they're all fit and available, I think they're pretty good. Yeah, their midfield, if McAllister and Gravenberch have good seasons, which they didn't last season, then they can get the ball forward to their strikers and their wingers. But their defense is suspect, man. Yeah,
I don't rate their midfield like that either, to be honest.
Szoboszlai had a good season. Can he replicate it again, though?
Yeah, but Szoboszlai had a good season, but with Szoboszlai, I feel like if he's your best midfielder, your midfield's dead, like. Because he's a decent squad player, but bro, if that's the main guy in your midfield, it's not enough for me. Like I don't rate him like that. I think he's a good modern midfielder in terms of he's got a good engine and he strikes the ball well, but he's just like a more athletic Bruno to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's just what I see in it, and it's like I wouldn't build a midfield around him. I'd have him as part of a midfield, but I would not have him as the guy in midfield. Like not for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't support them, so it's just my opinion. But as a footballer, I think he's decent. I don't think he's nothing to write home about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think their defense is the problem for me. I think that's the biggest problem. But like you said, if they ain't got the legs in midfield properly, yeah, they're going to ship a fuck ton of goals. Yeah, like they did last season.
I think they're going to try and outscore teams, in it. It looks like
a bit
it,
like Brendan Rodgers' season, but they ain't got the forward line to do that.
Because they're getting into Barcola, Anambay. They've got Verts. They've got Isak. They've got what's his name? Ekatike. When he comes back, we don't know what he's going to look like, but they've got some firepower there, in it. If they get Barcola and Mbaye over the line, it looks like they might just try and do this high press, like get the ball forward and just try and annihilate teams, innit? They might be entertaining to watch, but I think they could hold some beatings as well.
Yeah, that's why I think they're going to concede a lot of goals. It'd be like watching Brendan Rodgers' season. The difference is he had fucking Suarez and Sturridge and Sterling.
Yeah. It could be a season like that, though. And where did they finish? Second in that season, didn't they?
Yeah. They should have won the league.
Yeah.
I think they conceded, 53 goals that season? You can't win the fucking league conceding 53 goals, bro. They were good to watch that season in terms of the high-scoring games and shit.
I think it could be like that again this season. Do you know what I mean? I think Spurs are going to be similar as well.
We might actually go to Anfield and get a fucking result for the first time in about 15 years.
Yeah, crazy. I think Spurs are going to be similar. I think Spurs are going to be good to watch. They're going to concede a shitload. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Spurs are going to be the same. Yeah. Then I look at City. I ain't worried about them, bro. This ain't City from 2-3 years ago. And then I see their fans walking out, bro, at 3-0. Actually, already outside the stadium, I've seen clips of geese walking out saying that's a fucking disgrace. Can we get Pep back already? Right? That exodus of people walking out before the end, man. I was just like, bro, going in after Pep, you're right. Yeah, the expectations up here, and even on his worst 2 seasons, he still pulled 2 trophies out last season.
But that's what I'm saying. It was still a good season, bro. I would love the season that City had last season, this season. I'd love that right now. Do you know what I mean? Domestic double. I can't remember where they went out in the Champions League, but if we got a domestic double and the last month of the league, we were in with a shout of winning it. I'd be fucking over the moon with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when you look at this City squad, and like I said, you compare it to the treble winning
nowhere near, mate.
Like, bro, when you can look at City treble winning squad, this squad is dastardly. So this squad shouldn't really be challenging.
Yeah, and the thing is, their recruitment since that treble winning season has been awful anyway. Let's just be real with it. They've bought some shit since they won that treble.
Yeah, but their recruitment's been awful. But no one's talking about it because Pep, he's managed to keep things going, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it does. Because he's got the framework and he's inserting players into it, even if they're not doing well, he can still keep the results going, bro.
And that's just all most of the flack anyway. Yeah. And they'll just wind him up in a press conference, start scratching his head again. Yeah. But now look at your team. Yeah. And I look at your team and I just think, like, bro, you're in the Champions League now. It was all fun and games playing one game every 20 days. Yeah, last season. But is Luke Shaw going to stay fit for an entire campaign again?
No, we'll get a left back still. We will get a left back.
Is the Butcher going to stay fit? Because he never can. He always has a big injury at some point. Harry Maguire.
Maguire's fitness has actually been good for a little while. Lenny Euro's fitness is good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about the fitness of anyone other than Lissandro and De Ligt. But De Ligt is training. De Ligt will be back soon. As long as, throughout the season, we don't have both of them missing at the same time, I think we're okay in it, to be honest. We just need that left back. We need another midfielder. The fixture stuff I'm not worried about, for the simple fact that footballers prefer to play games than to not play games. I think that we actually struggled last season because we had 3-week gaps twice, bro. And when we came back, we played shit both times. So I think that players need to be playing regularly. That's how you build that's how you build momentum. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people talk about time on the training ground and all that shit, but honestly, there's no better way to get better at playing matches than playing matches. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, training doesn't do that. So we need to be able to build momentum, bro. So I think that we need to play games, innit? I think that's the most important thing. We just need a couple more and we'll be all right.
The thing with the training as well, it's not as intense as playing a match.
It's not.
So you can do all this training drills and all these sprints and all that crap, but it's like high pressure situation. You've got a millisecond to think about it.
Hey,
In
bro,
training,
you
it
man
don't
have seen
matter.
Noni shooting in training. I'm sure Arsenal's posting these
Oh, yeah,
videos.
he's
He's cutting in
kicking them left,
training,
right, and
top
centre.
bins.
Yeah.
Yeah. And watch him do
Yeah.
it in the game. Do you know what I'm saying? He's tripping over, it's going out for a throw in, mate. Do you know what I mean? So, like, all of these guys look good in training, bro. Like, training gives a shit about that. You know what I mean? Get out there under the lights and perform in it. And that's what it is. So, they need to get me my midfield and my left back. And then, depending on who those players are, if they're high profile players and they're players that are deemed to be of a level that raises the ceiling, I'll be excited. If they're not, and they're just players that I think just keep us the same level but just add depth, I'll be disappointed in it. But I still believe, that this squad all being even, like if everyone's fit and everyone's available and we're playing our best football, it's a very good team. Like even De Ligt, if we could get a fully fit De Ligt for the whole season, that changes man's whole season. Like, because he's that good, bro. He's one of the best centre-backs in the league and people don't realize it because he's been away for so long, but when he was available, he was immense. So stuff like having De Ligt available for the whole season would just be priceless, but you can't rely on that. This is why you need options. Same with Tielemans and Santos
Tielemans
and
is your
stuff.
best signing for me so far.
Who's that?
Tielemans, I think he's your best signing so far.
He's class, man. Like he's so good. I've been impressed by Santos though, but Tielemans is just quality, man. He's just got a level of quality that is undeniable.
He's calm on the ball, bro, and it's just like he reads the game so well.
Undeniable, and for the price we got him for, incredible. I think you lot paid a similar amount for Zolis, and we got Tielemans for that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like to get a Premier League proven, you know what I'm saying, guy that's won trophies and stuff, captain of Belgium for 35 million is an absolute steal. But we need to do more, though. We need to do more. But I do like this squad. I like this squad. We just need a little bit more, man.
What have you made of your pre-season? Because I'm just looking at your results here. You lost to Wrexham.
Yeah.
Then slapped up Rosenborg. Beat Atleti. Drew with PSG. Drew with Leeds and then won on pens. And then got banged by Amorim.
You know what? Pre-season, like,
it's
bro, I'll be real.
One, isn't it?
Yeah, I just don't care about pre-season like that. Like pre-season for me is about seeing the young players play. Do you know what I'm saying? And also seeing the new signings. But we only had 2. So, and Yuri only played his first game against PSG. He came on for 20 minutes. So, it's one of them ones where for me,
been like though, because I always look at it as like
performances have been good.
I don't really care about the results. It's more about the performance. I want to see the
performances have been good. The football. Like against Wrexham, we could see that we was trying something different. And obviously, much weaker team we put out, but you could see it. Then against Rosenborg, you saw the football was good. And they're in season as well, so they were sharper than us. But I saw the improvements in sharpness between Rosenborg and the first game. And then Atleti again, it's like we gradually got a bit better every time. Do you know what I'm saying? The AC Milan one was just a bad style matchup for us. And then also, we actually started quite a few players that hadn't really started games throughout the preseason because they needed minutes. So Cunha got his first start, Bruno got his first start, Tielemans got his first start. And then Rashford and Kobe Mainu had no minutes. That was their first minutes of the tournament. So we didn't even go with our sharpest players for that game either. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was just one of them ones where the guys needed to get minutes and then they ended up getting walloped, mate. Do you know what I mean? And Bruno missed the pen as well. Like it was just a weird game. Man just got walloped. That's just what it was. I don't understand
how a player can miss a penalty. I've never understood it, man.
He missed 2 back-to-back games. He missed in the penalty shootout as well against Leeds.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he missed it against Leeds, bro. He missed. He took the 4th penalty and he missed it. And we was ahead as well. Like if he buried that pen, I think we would have won then.
Wow.
So yeah, he's missed 2 penalties in back-to-back games in pre-season
as well for 400 grand.
What's that?
He's about to sign 400 grand a week deal as well.
It's mental, bro. Like I'll be honest, I don't understand what's going on there. But pre-season for me, tactically and structurally, like I've seen some good things from us. I'm looking forward to seeing how it translates to the league. Do you know what I mean? Our pressing's been good on the front foot. Loads of good things. Who?
Sesko, has he played?
Bro, he's just been training. He hasn't played a single minute.
Because somebody said to me, I don't know who it was in my chat, said to me earlier or yesterday, he's got that
shin
same problem with his shins
something.
again. Yeah. That's going to be an issue for you this season again.
Yeah, but he scored majority of his goals last season off the bench. So I'm not worried about that, to be honest. I
Do
don't
you
think
think
he
you've got
starts in
enough
our
up
best
front?
team.
Like
What's
obviously
that?
Bruno are obviously chipping with some goals, you know that. But do you think you've got enough in terms of your front line?
We got
Like to
loads.
mount the challenge?
Last season, we're the only team in the league that had 3 players with double figures goals, and Bruno had 9, I think. So I'm not worried about that. Sesko got 11, Brian got 11, Cunha got 10. And if Rashford stays, he'll chip in with goals. Ahmad needs to score more goals as well. He needs to chip in. So I think we've got plenty of goals, man, like in the team. Like I'm not worried about scoring goals at all. That's the least. I think that's our strongest area is the attack. I'm not worried about scoring goals at all. We've got players that can do things off the cuff. Like Rashford can cut in and hit one. Cunha can cut in and hit one. Brian can cut in and hit one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we've got loads of players that can do stuff. So that's actually an area that I'm not worried about at all, man. I think football's gone past a one player scoring all the goals. Like I think football's evolved from that. Like I think any team that relies on that, they're playing a dangerous game.
Yeah, well, look at City.
Yeah, they're playing a very
If
dangerous
you can't
game.
get the ball too early, they ain't scoring, are they? Let's be real.
That's it. I just don't think it's a smart investment now buying a striker that relies heavily on service. Yeah, Cass got 9 as well. So Cass and Bruno got 9. And then we got 10, 11, 11, bro. Like that's a good return. I think we were 3rd top scorers in the league last season. So yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad. I think your defense is the issue. You need and your midfield. Like some of your midfield, you got the Fletcher brothers. I don't know how.
Oh, they're not going to be in match day squads, bro. When the season starts, I don't think so.
Who's your midfield? You got Mason Mount. Yeah, you got Bruno.
He's injured. That's why we're bringing another one. He got injured again, Lee.
Like right before the transfer window ends, yeah.
Bro, Lee, imagine, yeah.
He's your Cole Jenkinson, bro.
Bro, Lee, imagine this, yeah. Imagine this. He starts the first 2 games. People are gassing up some meaty performances, yeah. Then he goes off, and Michael Carrick's like, "Oh, it's just a precaution," and that he got a knock on his foot. Yeah, bro. 3 games later, the geezer's no way to be seen. He's not even in training, mate. He didn't even train today, bro. Fucking throw him in the bin, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe it, bro. Like, this guy is literally, yeah, like, it's not even that he can't catch a break. He's stealing a fucking living. But the beauty of him getting injured is that any thought of not buying a midfielder has gone out the window now because he's injured. Because everyone was like, oh, maybe United don't need a 3rd midfielder. Mason Mount is showing he can play it.
Fabio, if you want.
Nah, bro, I'm good, you know. I'll take Ethan, though.
I'll pay for his train ticket.
I'll take Ethan, though. You don't want to run Ethan, bro.
Well, listen, he might end up at your club, bro, but give us 50 M's, you can have him.
Nah, bro. I said 50. You're crazy.
Bro, if this geezer from Strasbourg has gone for Arsenal's record fee and more, yeah, then I've never heard of
25 mil, man.
That's probably how much we're selling for. That's how shit we are at selling. Yeah.
25 mil.
So who's your midfield then? Like you've got Bruno.
Santos, Tielemans, Menu, Bruno. Yeah.
About 4 fucking Xerxes.
That's it.
Ish. He's not really a striker.
What's that?
You got Xerxes still there.
Yeah, Xerxes played sick in the 10 against Leeds. Yeah, I think we should play him in the 10. But to be fair, like we've got
a couple of midfielders then.
Shea Lacey played in the 10 as well. Bro, we got Matt Bearman that can play in there though. Fucking Cunha can play in there. Like Bruno could play deeper, but I don't want to see him anywhere near that. Do you know what I'm saying?
No. You need him closer to the other goal, mate.
Yeah, I agree. And then Mason Mount, obviously, but he's injured. I don't include Mason Mount in anything. So we need another one in it. Because if you've got
you need to include him in the wage bill.
Yeah, that's it. So if you've got for the midfield slot, you've got Kobe and Tielemans, and then you've got Santos, and then you get one more. So you have Santos, and then you get one more. Then you've got 4 solid for 2 positions. You're good. And Ugarte is injured. That's why we didn't sell him.
What's wrong with your club, man?
Bro, he bust his leg in the World Cup, bro. He broke his leg or something like that.
Yeah.
Or no, he bust his knee in the World Cup, ACL or something. Or else we would have sold him.
I never knew that.
Yeah. So he bust his knee in the World Cup.
Toby Collier as well. Is he any good? I've only seen him.
I like him, but we're good. I think West Brom are offering us money for him still, so we're going to sell him.
So you need a couple of midfielders then, really, and a left back.
I think we need one Santos replacement. Because you need 2 in each position. I don't believe in stockpiling. Any more than 2 in each position, they need to be academy players. Do you know what I'm saying? So there need to be a Shea Lacey or something like that. And Lacey's quality. But in the 10, it's supposed to be Bruno and Bruno and Mount. In the double pivot, it's meant to be Tielemans and Mainu and then Santos and someone else. So we need one more.
Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe Ethan's the guy, bro.
Nah, it won't be him, unfortunately. But we need
I see Fabrizio saying the other day that obviously Galatasaray came in for Ethan. So did AC Milan. But then they've signed this other lad now. Yeah, so that's off. And a few German clubs, but they're Ethan and his camp are waiting for like Premier League teams. I could see him ending up at Villa, Ethan.
Villa, a weird club, you know.
And I'll tell you why I could see him there, yeah? I'm not saying like he's not the same stature and size and all that. He plays similar positions to Morgan Rogers. There, he can play on the 10, he can play on the wing.
He can, but he's a lefty though.
Yeah, but then I don't know. Maybe Unai will play him on that side instead of playing him inverted.
Maybe. I think he's a good player though. I don't know why he's not getting an opportunity from your manager. I have no idea
why the fuck we're getting rid of him.
Yeah, I don't know why you would spend 50 million on Madueke when you've got Wanyeri. I just don't understand, bro.
And we've got Dowman coming through as well. Like, it makes no sense to me.
But even the fact that Dowman leapfrogged Wanyeri, to me is spooky. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because Dowman's a good player. Physically, like, if he's playing in the men's game week in, week out, yeah, he's still going to need to mature a bit. But Ethan's ready to play now, bro. And there's no way that you can tell me that Noni's better than Ethan at anything. So, like,
apart from
it doesn't really make sense.
Doing arts and crafts on his socks. That's about it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, bro. Unless it's a height thing. Like, because what else could it be? Like,
well, somebody was saying to me he fell out with Marseille. Like, when he was at Marseille, he fell out with the managers there. Yeah, so it's like maybe he's fallen out with Arteta because of the game time and all that as well. So maybe it's just like.
But wasn't it De Zerbi there when he went there?
Yeah, but then they brought. I think they brought another manager in because when he went there, he scored in his debut after about 10 minutes. And De Zerbi was the manager. Yeah, and then after that, De Zerbi benched him. Yeah, so I was like, okay, that's a bit weird. I just scored in your debut, and then all of a sudden you ain't getting game time anymore. Yeah, a bit weird. Yeah, but De Zerbi's a bit of a nutter anyway.
Yeah, but he's a nutter anyway, bro. Like, he fell out with Mason, and he loves Mason. Like he was just arguing with him. Like, do you know what I mean? For no reason, like just mind games, like to make him play better. So he benched him. Like, and it's just like, bro, like stop all that weird shit, man. Just play the guy.
Yeah, you're not Fergie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does those things, innit? He'll fall out with players, argue with them, bench them, then bring them back in and stuff. Like, I don't know. He's a weird guy, innit?
I'll show the manager. Yeah, well,
he's a weird guy, innit? I'll be real. Like, I can see it going horribly wrong at Spurs for him. I'm not saying the results or nothing, but you know what it is? His personality, bro. He's just too on the edge all the time, innit? And Tottenham's a club that is always an emotional roller coaster anyway. Do you know what I mean? And I just think he's a bit unstable for that job. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting. They would have been very unstable, man.
Liverpool's manager, Iriola. They would have been better off with him.
Iriola seems a bit more grounded, innit? A bit more calm and stuff. Like, De Zerbi's not calm, bro. Like, they'll lose one game and he'll fucking burn down everything.
Hey, you know there's going to be some training ground squabbles and all that this season in Tottenham, mate. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're one crash out from that whole squad down in tools. Yeah, like in group chats going, look, fuck it, should we just all go on strike? Fuck him. Like, you can see that happening because Tottenham, it's all a little bit zesty anyway down there. Yeah, like, it is. Before we wrap here, like, I haven't really kept up to any of anyone's content or much of the transfer stuff. It's only when I'm live that the chat tell me about the transfers. What do you think of Brennan Johnson's swap deal with Dwight McNeil? Because I think that's fucking off key, bro. How have Everton got rid of Brennan Johnson and got rid of Dwight McNeil? That's got to be one of the most off-key swap deals I've ever seen.
What is that? Crystal Palace to Everton?
Yeah, to Everton, yeah. Brennan Johnson's from Everton. Swap? I think so. Might have been a bit of cash. I don't know. It better not have been fucking cash. Dwight McNeil's worth more than him. So if it's cash, it better be the other way.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's weird, though?
I'll be honest, because of the PSR and all these things now, I think we're going to see a lot of off-key stuff now.
Yeah, you know straight swap. Bro, that's off-key.
I think we're going to see a lot of off-key stuff now just because people are trying to find ways around the PSR, bro. Like, it's no more weird than Garnacho going to Aston Villa, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then fucking Morgan Rogers going to Chelsea for more than what he's worth, bro. There's nothing. You get what I'm saying? Man said we'll overpay you for Morgan Rogers, yeah? And yeah, you can just take Garnacho for us, bro. Like, Garnacho's not going to play for them.
How much did they get for Garnacho?
No, it was on loan, bro.
Oh, it was on loan?
Yeah. Man said we'll loan you Garnacho and then we'll overpay you for fucking
That's a bit sus.
for Rogers, bro. Some foolishness, bro.
Yeah, that's a bit sus. That needs investigating. I can't lie.
Bro, and then there's talk of them selling Nicholas Jackson there as well, bro. Like honestly, it's corruption in it all the way through. That's the one thing.
Which teams did that? Was it Everton and Forest did some swap deal or something or some? Do you remember when they were both getting done? They were getting charged. Was it them two? And they were swapping players around between them for stupid amounts of money more.
I'm not sure.
There was an academy player that went from one of them clubs, I think, or Villa, one of them, Everton, Villa, or Forest, I think it was. And he went for about 30 million quid and he'd never played a game. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I think it was about this time last year.
Yeah, it would have been an academy player, but I can't remember what club it was. And even, I swear Newcastle sent Anderson to Nottingham Forest and done something. But I think that was just for PSR, bro. I think
that's the deal right there. That's the deal right there.
Oh, okay.
That deal was
weird. That Villa and who?
Everton.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the deal.
I've never heard of that player. Who's that?
Neither have I. Yeah, neither had I, bro. And he went for dough. Literally dough. It's all sorts of weird shit going on, bro.
Fucking hell, man.
Anderson and Forest, like, bro.
Yeah, Anderson went to Forest and he wasn't getting no game time at Newcastle, bro. He was behind Longstaff and that. And I think Longstaff is now somewhere else. I think I seen him somewhere in pre-season. I think at Leeds or something.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Yeah, there's some dodgy stuff going on in this Premier League, man. Yeah, you've got an owner owed a favour because he's helped him with some stocks and shares somewhere else. Or yeah, I'm putting in that favour. Can you just do that for me, please?
See, Anderson went to Forest and Newcastle signed their goalkeeper. You see what I mean? Like, bro, these things are weird, bro, but it's been happening.
Well, why don't Arsenal do it? Yeah, we're just sitting there stockpiling a load of shit we can't get rid of. Yeah, Kellerman to Chelsea for 25 mil as well.
I've never heard of this Kellerman and 25 mil. How do you become worth 25 mil?
Yeah, Maatsen to Villa. Yeah, it was weird.
See, Villa and Chelsea been doing swapsies, man. That's what I mean. So I don't know, man. I lied. Yeah. That's it. We're not in the billionaire group chat. That's why. That's what it is. We're not there, bro. Do you know what I mean? Them man they got a Discord or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, you man got any shit you want to get rid of? Do you know what I mean? Fuck it, hell.
Yeah, they get first dibs. We have to pay to get into the group chat. We have to do that Patreon. We're a bit skint. Yeah, like, honestly, it's a bit off key, man. Yeah, he's never played a game for him either. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's weird. It's actually weird. But there we go, man. Let me grab these supers. What you got coming up, man?
Red Talk with Flawless 6:30, people. You know what I mean? And we just did a show with Lewis. So if you missed that, you know what I mean? That's up as well, man.
Big up to Cole, man. Who's Arsenal's closest challenger this season?
We don't know. That's what I'm saying. We really don't know. Do you know what I mean? I think that's going to be the most exciting thing about the season is who challenges Arsenal, because we don't know. It's the easiest thing is to say.
I wouldn't even rule out Aston Villa at this point because that guy just keeps doing miracles, bro.
Emery, yeah.
It's like every time you think he's fucked, he suddenly gets top 4 again.
Yeah,
and wins a trophy.
I hear
it's a bit weird. Big up to Blank. Carrick better phase out and bench Hernandez. Nah, man, he's about to put him on 400 grand a week.
Yeah, that's not nothing to do with Carrick, that.
Rance, would you take Skelly? I like Rance said love Skelly at his club, bro. Not happening, mate. Get your grubby mitts off my midfielder. Shit left back.
Hey, bro, listen, he got offered to us, bro. So you know what I mean? It's not all rosy over there, mate. You know what I mean? So
I got offered Shakira, bro. If you know what I'm saying. That Newcastle manager, yeah.
I remember you've been saying about this guy, bro. Let's see how good he is, man. He speaks well, though. He speaks like he knows what he wants.
Bro, watch the football. Yeah, watch the football, bro. I'm telling you right now, Newcastle are getting top 6. Yeah, I don't care they've sold all their best players.
6, you know. Hey, Lee, that's crazy, man. Let's not do this, Lee, bro. Man says 6. No. What you should say is they're going to play some good football this season. I don't know about no top 6, bro. Newcastle are going to get a beating of their lifestyle. They can't even sign players, bro. No one wants to play for them.
Don't worry, man. You watch, that guy had players I can't even pronounce their surnames running rings around everyone, bro.
Yeah, I know, but bro, them man were playing in the Camel League, bro. It's not the same as this. You know what I mean?
They were playing up against Neymar FC, fucking Ronaldo FC, Benzema. They were running rings around all of them.
Fair enough.
They literally had Ivan Toney, Mahrez, Kessie, and Galeno. That's literally it. That's literally
I think they'll be
it.
closer to relegation than the top 6, Leo. I'll be honest.
We'll see, man. We'll see. 400 grand a week for that rat. Ineos, yeah, Ineos are fraudulent, bro. It's a bit sus. And Pedro Neto, yeah, apparently is going to Al Hilal for near 100 M's. That's what they were saying earlier. Why haven't we got any players that can go to Al Hilal for 100 M's?
Because you man are not mates with the Saudis. That's why.
Yeah, sorry, we're not in the group chat.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
If you could stop donating, that'd be great. Because I want to go on the other channel and cuss Bruno Fernandes for an hour. Big up for Kieran, bro. What do you boys think of 38% of Liverpool being sold and not 30? Liverpool can go to a different stratosphere with backing next summer. Yeah, I don't really know the ins and outs of that.
I don't know the ins and outs, but my suspicion is that it doesn't matter. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks like these guys are minority stakeholders, so it doesn't really mean anything. I'll be real. It means that they'll get a little cash injection, but it probably won't be for transfers. It might be for infrastructure. Do you know what I mean? It might be for the stadium. It might be for these things. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what the money will go. Like, United did something similar, and the money went for a new training ground, and it's going towards the new stadium. It didn't go on players. So I don't really think that these American guys are buying these stakes to put their own money in, bro. These billionaires are not looking for places to put more money in. They're looking for places to take money from. Do you know what I mean? Especially these Americans. So you can't ever think American owners are coming in to spend their own money, bro. Like, they don't do that. They just don't do that. So I'd be extremely surprised if they came in and started spending their own money.
Nah, it's true, man. I swear he was Queen's Park Rangers co-owner. Yeah, that Amit Bhatia. I swear he fucked up Creepier. How's he allowed to have a part of that? That was the guy that fucked up. I've just Googled it because I swear I've recognized his name. Yeah, that Amit Bhatia is the guy that absolutely destroyed QPR, putting all their players on 60, 70 grand a week when Rio played there. And it's like, how is he allowed to be part of that? Yeah, and then the Mittal Family Trust is part of that steel magnate, Lakshmi Mittal. Yeah, and then you got Facebook co-founder, and then Jeff Bezos. That's just, that whole thing is weird to me. None of that makes sense. Yeah, none of that makes sense to me. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Yeah, again, we're not in the group chats, bro, so we don't know what's going on. But listen, make sure you follow Rants. Nice to have you back, man. I'll be back on yours on Friday. I've missed him, man. Yeah, this chat.
Yeah, bro, we're back, man.
This chat, I've been going. Get Rants back on. Get Rants back on. If you two fall
the season's about to start,
man.
bro. We're back to business, people. Do you know what I mean? Like, with all them World Cup streams and then the heat waves and all them things. You know what I mean? Man just needed to take the tempo down a bit, but now we're back.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I've had literally about a month of being able to sit on the beach. Yeah, after that World Cup, and now I'm ready, man. And I'm like,
that's it.
La Liga's on every day of this month, every day, apart from tonight. But there's a game every day this month, so I'm back again tomorrow for Atleti versus Malaga. I didn't manage to get a season ticket. They had 135 available, and they went to ballot.
Fairs.
135, bro. 95% of that stadium is season ticket holders.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Guaranteed dough as well for the clubs. Very good.
Yeah, they released 1,250 tickets extra. Yeah, in case people don't renew and shit like that. But they go to the ones on the waiting list. But they released 135 to new people, and they just went like that. So it's what it is. But yeah, I'm going live on the Reacts channel. I'm talking about Bruno's stupid 400 grand a week deal that looks incoming. If there is any breaking news on Arsenal, then I might be back later. Failing that, I'll be back tomorrow. I think the podcast with the lads is tomorrow as well. I just need to check with DJB, but the other two are sound. So yeah, man, make sure you sub to Rants. Link in the title. Check out the show with Flawless. Check out the show he's done with Lewis already. And yeah, man, we're out. Laters.